That tells you that your journey as an interactor does not stop where you are. Motoring still needs you to move higher. Someone like me, I started as an interactor, I was an interactor, and now I'm a vegetarian. So you all too can move in that realm. There's no limitation in Rotary's membership. So that is why we have that last one in that goal. Thank you very much. Yes, let's now move to the purpose and goals of Interact. I need a female interactor this time around. Female interactor to give us the goals of Interact. Okay, can I do? Encourage her, please, and step forward. That's also on page number 2. That's the last, almost the last item there. Okay, and it's good.
I'm Cynthia from Movement Self Collaboration.
Purpose
and goals of Interact.
Yes.
The purpose of Interact is to provide opportunity for young people to work together in a world fellowship dedicated to service and international understanding. The goals of Interact: 1. To recognize and develop constructive leadership and personal integrity. 2. To encourage and practice thoughtfulness, of and openness to others. 3. To create an awareness of the importance of home and family. 4. To build respect for the rights of others, based on recognition of the work of each individual. 5. To emphasize acceptance of individual responsibilities as the basis of personal success, community improvement, and group achievements. 6. To develop life skills, including self-development, time management, and personal finances. 7. To recognize the dignity and value of all useful occupations and opportunities to serve society. 8. To provide opportunities for gaining increased knowledge and understanding of community, national and world affairs. 9. To open avenues of personal and group action, leading to the advancement of international understanding and goodwill towards all.
Thank you very much. Yes, that is the purpose and goal of Interact. Now, you pick any of those who say what the common sense to create awareness of the importance of the home and family. We are not just here to do good. We want you to have moral knowledge. I don't know whether you see this, what we call moral education here in the school. Sir, you see that? Okay, that's okay. We'll make later now. We'll change the name. But I know those days, we are offering IRK, PK, to moral education. Most schools will go and we have either this class will have IRK, PK, the next class will have moral education. So all these things, you can see that even in Interact, we are not living out the home and our family. Because without the home and family, we all cannot stand well there. If you look this in our homes, I bet you will not be well dressed and sit here today. So most should know that there's somewhere called the home and there's something called the family. So please let's go to the place for that. Yes, we're going to do that. Let me recognize just representing the various districts we have around with us here. We have Education District 4, if I'm not wrong. The people I Onigamola. The people in this 6. Man, please, can you step forward there, man? To this one signal. That is the people I Onigamola, District 6. Then we have from the District 1, Mr. Adeyemi Ayodele Isaac. Are you here, sir? Sir, please, front 6. And we have from the District 2, Olowe KB. Is it Mr. Bates or Mrs.? Please. And also from District 2, we have Amusa AJ. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all for coming. And also, like I said, that at the district level, in Goshen, we have the district governor, and is a person of our own person of that. Our own leader, Remy Baker, SCA, and at the Rotas angle, we have for this quarter year, we have Dr. Ayodeji Ezekiel Shubawale as our DRM for this year. I'm sure it's on the way to join us very soon. But we have the man to take over from him come July 1st. He's there with us. We have the Dr. Adolai Afolabi DRM elect. And also at the interact level, we have your leaders. We have the current DRM, the current DIR, Interactor Sukukelu Arinze, is not around with us, and the man take us from July 1st. That's our DIR elect. We have Interactor Otebayo, Inioluwa, Abraham, here. That's a governor of Interactors in Nobu. Please, everybody out there, please. Thank you very much. Yes, and this program is being organized by a committee called the Youth Service Committee in the district, and that committee is headed by one young man, very articulate and dynamic. This last voting year that ended June 30th last year, this man was our district treasurer, and this year he is our chairman for youth service. Let's welcome Pakistan Governor Rashid Sahib. And the vice chairman of that committee, last year she was the chairman of Interact Committee. She some of you somewhere in Lekki for the Interact Conference. We have past President PC Talu as vice chairman of that committee. She around with us here. And the chairman for new generation, we have past President Nalodi Chanda. She will join us very soon or possibly online. And we have the chairman for Interact Committee this year, our own past President Fatima Azat. She's around with us here. Okay, she's there, Fatima. We have the chairman for Rider. How many of you attended this year's Rider? Good. The chairman for that program is past President Darren Adeyeri. Will join us very soon. And we have the chairman for local activities, supervising contractors in anything we do. We have past President Akim Obola Adedayo. And the chairman for youth protection is past President Titi Sumolo. And chairman for youth exchange, we have past President Uzo Abaka Ebola. And of course, the latest amongst the activities program is the Rota Kids. And we have the chairman here, but the man is not looking like one of the kids here. He's looking like a senator. Let's make welcome past President Bilamin Sonny, the chairman of Rota Kids. Is a new club in our primary schools, where we are developing our people to invite the spirit of service humanity in them. And right now we have very over 10, 20 clubs around us in Lagos and the chairman providing those clubs for this period. And of course, we have some Rotarians in our midst. I can cite Rotarian Adebukola Sholibalu, Brent elect from Alawi Center. He's there with us. And I have some factors with us, Dr. Wahab, and my friend Oyibo from Gundo. You're welcome. Yes, let's now move on. I'll now invite our own chairman for this program for his welcome address. This man, I call him Jagaban. I also call him Jagaban because he knows how to fix things and make things happen. Let's make welcome Pakistan Governor Rashid Sahib for his welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. The Chindeka District Governor in absentia, we will be sending this representative. They actually traveled yesterday on a military assignment, so the representative will be coming anytime from now. Also, the Honorable Commissioner and the SAA to the governor, we also be waiting for their representative also. We all know that this is their period, so they won't be able to be here physically because this is election period. So we'll be waiting for their representatives to come and stand for them. Fellow Rotarians, the Rosaractors, Interactors, all the education districts they are present, I will tell you all, just our friends of Rotary. I welcome you all to this year youth program with the team Get Rich Syndrome, the way out for the youth. This event is primarily targeted at youth, and it's an annual youth event program which forms part of our various avenues of service in the Rotary. I would like to recognize also our audience for today, who is also on his way here. Is Mr. Zakari Boni. It's also incoming president for the School of Amu. For his support to all the youth programs throughout this year. He has been wonderful. He has supported us in various ways in all the programs that we have been doing from the beginning of this year to date. So because of that, we are going to give him an award today to recognize all his efforts. I would like to let us know that the reason why we chose the program for this year is for us to provide pragmatic solutions to the menace of moral decadence among our youth. The case of our youth indulgence in vices like ritual killings, internet fraud, drug peddling, rape, etc. has become very rampant among our youth. This 21st century has witnessed a rapid erosion of our sharing African moral values and graciousness. In the past, the number that used learned the value of respect, courtesy, decency, propriety, honesty, and hard work, diligence, while growing up. He had enough discipline to hold these values through to the adulthood. These values are no longer evident in Nigerian society of this 21st century. We hope that this program will bring about an attitudinal change among our youth to extend the tide of this growing ugly trend. The guest speaker has been invited to deliver a keynote address centered on the above theme. This will be followed by discussion by a panel of discussants. The discussion segment will dissect real example of such vices vis-a-vis the possible causes and proper solutions. Also, at the end of the discussion, participants we have the opportunity to contribute and also ask questions. All the characters and the characters here present, please get your pen and your notepad to take down points and also note down your questions or contributions. I want to thank you all for your attention. Thank you very much.
Now give the applause for the chairman. Thank you very much. That's good. Thank you, chairman, for the stand up now, Rashid Sahib. Yes, we have so many schools in the house, and for me, I can only thank very few of you with your school. I don't know of all the schools there, so I when I mention them with your school, just rise and wave to us. Tagomodu Guest Senior Grammar School, Bariga. Let's start with Ikeja Senior High School, Jare Ikeja. Man's Senior High School. Community Senior High School, Wasini. What Senior Grammar School? State Senior High School. Larry Awudu High School. Muslim Senior College, Owuru. Government Senior College, Agege. Owuru Senior Grammar School. Average Children Senior High School, Ikeja. Anthony Billis Senior High School, Ochota Senior School, Ochota. Bagada Senior Grammar School, Bagada. You can see the beauty that you are not in the same cluster when I said extend your seats. King's College, Lagos. How many cantonments do you
Many people now have made rail from Kano to the all of them.
Senior Grammar School, I said, you should not sit beside your school and clear sharp, or else no one will do. Okay, just tell me. The rule is don't sit beside your school and clear. Move, please, move. Welcome you. I think that's all for now. Any school left behind? If I didn't your school carry rice, thank you for the mention. Yes, thank you very much. Right now, we're expecting our replica, and it's here with us already. He was on the Zoom meeting, COVID has come, and I've left so many things with us. Only for us to take what we can use very well. Yes, and COVID has got so many for us. Either you pick what you want there. To interest you, when we became millionaires during COVID, we legitimate businesses. Some were in the houses supplying food. Some were in the houses renting so many services and making money. One of us are busy complaining that COVID is eating into us. For some people were there during COVID and they made huge amount of money. Some did 2 hours, some bought 2 cars. So it is happened for the people knew positively. And now, those days, what you know about is just Skype meetings or WhatsApp video calls. But now you can do hybrid meetings. This program now is on hybrid. We are on Zoom, people are not here and they're joining us and they're seeing us. That's what the board people came to give to us. So our chairman, our deputy has been up there since attending some meetings via Zoom. So just give us some 2 minutes to have your presentation ready on the slide. And before then, can we have a song, please? Can we have a song, please? Any volunteer? A song, please. Might be an better song or maybe something like that, please. Anybody? A song, please. If you don't come out, I will point at you. And you must stand and come out and say, like, point at you. Anybody? A volunteer? Let me call schools now. If I cover your school, you stand and come out. Please collect. Yeah. I'm serious. Bring that out here. Please collect. Look what the farmers are. Little person. All of you, little person. Okay, I got it. No. Don't mind them. Don't sit there. Let them come from the square. It's basically idea. Please collect. Who is coming up now? Yeah. It's there. What is this? What are these please? Yeah. Step out there. Step out there. Let me tell you what we're going to say. Let me tell you about what to do. About what actors and actors. I think taught how to how to give up and stay flat, give up and face audience, and face audience. I'll tell you my own story. I'll tell you my own story. I went to school where every Friday you have Muslim prayer. Funny enough, my dad was part of my class, so there's no how you know that yes, I'm in school. That Friday, that year, our seniors were having their mock exam. So there was nobody to come after to give us the Friday prayers. People just stood up and just called me. Come on, let's prayer, come upstairs. And I had to climb up to the stage. So I had to go up to the stage. I went to Ileke Arabic School. I don't want to say, but when I got up there and see my colleagues and seniors, my legs and hands, everything were shaking. But I managed to skate through anyhow. And the following week, nobody called me. I went up there myself. And behold, I'm where I am today. Let everybody sit here. Duality, who you know, I will address them. I'll face them. That is working hard at company. Please, don't be scared. And what you will do during that meeting, I don't know whether I still do it. Every meeting, you almost plan and introduce yourself. You should do that. You should do that. So why are you not shy? Now, this college, I want to have. Yeah, come on, here. This college. Yeah, that's not for it. It's coming. It's forgotten.
When the sun go marching.
Let us all write this. Let us all write this. That song, the Bible song, is very precious. It's not short. Not short. The tune is la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Let's go. When they say, when they say,
When they say,
go marching, when they say, go marching, to be a number. When they say, go marching, and when the sun begins to shine, and when the sun begins to shine.
to be a number.
And when the sun begins to shine, when we meet at its when we meet at its yes, I want to be in the number. Oh, when we meet at you, sorry, Papa, you sorry, you sorry, you sorry. Oh, you are who carry no one. Papa, you sorry. Thank you very much. We need energy. Energy. I've been told that this governor to say that the Bello FCA is online. Let's see whether it can to us where it is right now so that we can have a short opening remarks. But while we do that, let me invite the general elect, Dr. Abdullahi Afolade, come and introduce to us the guest speaker for today. And like this.
the district governor, who is very much by the chair of district, so the part of Grand Governor Said Rashid, the parents here present, fellow instructors, beautiful young instructors that are here present who want to go. I'll be starting with your to introduce to us our guest speaker for today's summit. My judge, guest speaker for this here on this side of the world. Please. So it's a short citation on page 5. Let's all check through. Our guest speaker, Sheriff Larry Akipelu. He's the Deputy Director of Strategy and Planning at SPD Communications Solution, MTN Nigeria's Marketing Communications Agency. Sheriff has over 7 years of experience in strategy and planning before joining SPD. He worked at Creative Zone as an assistant brand planner and moved to the post of brand planning manager. He was also a graduate trainee strategy executive at Proximity Communications Nigeria. However, he started his career in strategy at Post TTL as a strategy intern. So far in his career, Sharif has worked on brands like Spectranet, Keystone Bank, Lagos State Ministry of Education, Dangote Salt, Danq, Dangote Cement, Dangote Seasoning, etc. I guess it deserves a round of applause. Sharif was one of the full scholarship winners of the Academy PGD scholarship in partnership with ND Business Schools in 2022. He won the GR8AN brand strategy competition in 2015 and also won the Advertiser Association of Nigeria Future Leader in Marketing Award in 2015. A round of applause. His works have gained multiple award recognition at LAIF, Feature Awards, Advan, and the Loras. He is an alumnus of Moshid Abiola Polytechnic and University of Lagos, where he obtained an ordinary national diploma in 2015 and a bachelor's degree in 2015, mass communication, respectively. With a special focus on public relations and advertising, he also attended O2 Academy Lagos 2015 and Think Africa's Peaceful Ministry of Strategy in 2017. As a student at the University of Lagos, he was student in All General Secretary 2013-2014, then All Chairman 2014-2015, Chairman of Media and Publicity for the Student Union 2014-2015, and a member of the Unilag Security Council 2014-2015. On the side, he is the founder of Strategy Tribe, a community that grows strategists and accounts planners in Nigeria and Africa. Over time, he has trained over 200 strategists since establishing his platform in 2018. Contractor experience in directors, I present to you our guest speaker, Mr. Sheriff Larry Akipelu.
Thank you, our dear elect, for that wonderful submission. As you can see, the guest speaker is loaded. So I want just to please let me can and be attentive so that we all can benefit very well. While this submission was being read, we have the representative of our governor who joined us while we are doing that. We have our own part assistant governor, Antonia Omotayo Taiwo. He is the current governor. Yes, let's now have our guest speaker, sir. Once again, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So good morning, everyone. It's very interesting to be here today, and I can see students from different schools across Lagos State. I'm trying to look for my secondary school. I don't think they are here. I attended our Islam Model College. I don't know if that's the school you're talking about, sir.
No, I went to newspaper school.
Okay, so our Islam Model College, I gave you. So I don't know if there is any our Islam students here. Oh, yeah. So Mr. Said, can we reach out to them and ask the state of things? Our Islam Model College, I gave you. So while I was in school, I was not a member of Rotary Club or Interact Club, as it was called then. I was a member of our department club. I don't know if you guys know ABC. But now looking at what Rotary Club has in stock, I think I missed out on a lot. And I'm not saying that I've regretted being a member of our department club, but I think being a member of Interact would have, provided more guidance as it were. So today I'm talking to you about getting. I'll be talking to you about getting rich quick syndrome.
Hello? Yeah, better. So today I'm talking to you about get rich quick syndrome, the way out for the youth. Now, when you look at everywhere around you, you see different things, both good and bad. So when you turn on your TV or you listen to radio or you open the pages of newspapers and magazines, you either get positive news about a young Nigerian who is doing something wonderful, whether within the country or outside the country. And sometimes you open the news or you turn on your TV, you open newspapers, and then you see negative stories about young boys and girls going into prostitution, doing money ritual, Yahoo, and all of that. And then you begin to wonder, are things really that bad that people cannot make it legibly? Well, I want to tell you that things are not that bad, even though they are bad, but they are not that bad for you. Now, my first advice is this. When it comes to being rich and wealthy, the first thing you need to know is that you need to first believe in yourself. What do I mean? There is nothing you want in this world that somebody is going to give to you. Before you can make any request, you need to ask yourself internally. So for instance, you want to be mobile phone, say iPhone 10, and then you're like, I want a new mobile phone iPhone 10. Yeah, you just said that. But if you speak to yourself and say, I want an iPhone 10, how can I get it? Okay, I'll call my uncle, I'll call my aunties, and then maybe I'll make all my, I'll make my resolve and pass it at once. And then if I do so, you get me an iPhone. Now, that is talking to yourself and being able to say, okay, this is what you want, and this is what you need to do to get to what you want. But the first thing I want you to know generally is that it starts with you. So now I'm going to go into the presentation. Can you please go full screen mode? Oh, okay. Okay. So I have a question for you all. And I'll pick a boy and a girl to answer. Do you want to be rich or you want to be wealthy? One person. Can you please pass it? You want to be rich or you want to be wealthy?
Wealthy.
Why? Right. Can you repeat yourself?
I said wealth comes with health and riches and power.
Thank you. Who else wants to give it a shot? The lady this time around. The lady, like this person. Why?
Because that just about money. how much students. And have money, nice and knowledge.
So I was fast.
So there's a difference between being rich and wealthy. And the difference is very simple. Now, please go to the next slide. I want them to see some things. Okay. Next slide. Yeah. So look at the difference between being rich and wealthy. Now, when you are rich, oftentimes rich people, it's all about, to rich people, it's all about appearance. Oh, look at what I'm wearing. I have a big car, I have a big house, I'm driving the latest car, you know. I have anything you want. My house is a smart house. I'm a big boy. I do Dorime anytime I go to the club. You know. So when you are rich, usually rich people are often flashy people. When you look at them, they are the type of people that will put on maybe 6 different chains. They are in gold and in silver. You know, you just see it like this, and then you're like, ah!
But you'll be surprised that that person is not rich. So you see a lot of big boys, big girls, big men, big women. And then what they have in their account balance is less than 20,000 naira. But if you jam them at parties, they will have the biggest billing. And then they will buy the most expensive clothes, but they are still. Now, rich people are everywhere. And I'm not saying that everybody that is rich, you know, doesn't have money. There's a difference. But in Nigerian context, people that are rich are usually those guys who don't have enough. So what they are not capable of, they boast that they can do it. So for those of you who have watched Jennifer, Return of Jennifer, that's the swag of rich people. They will tell you lies.
Oh, I had breakfast in Abuja. Then I went to Dubai to go and charge my phone. Rich people, wow, well done, man. Well done, sir. So there are a lot of people, you see them, they live in estate. Some of them, they earn 250K monthly. And then they live in an estate whereby they pay maybe 2 million, 3 million per year as rent. And then some of them, you see them in big cars, but in their account balance, they have 10,000 euros. So that is the state of being rich in Nigeria. So when you are rich, you don't live in debt. So you borrow money. You know what they call borrow books. You borrow and then use it to shine. When I was in Unilag, there are some boys in my hostel. They borrow toothpaste upstairs. They can get perfume from their friends, maybe at the third floor, and then they will borrow somebody's shirts. And then when you see them outside, they look, you know, two big boys on campus. For everything they add on, they have to borrow it. But when you look at them, you say, oh, this person is rich. You know, apart from it. Now they earn a lot of money. Some of them actually make money, legit money. While some of the money is not legit. But the difference is that they do know how to manage it. You know, so they make the money. The way the money comes in is the way the money goes. So they make the money and they spend it lavishly. They don't save money, of course. They are the types that will pre-order the latest iPhone. You know, the iPhone is not out yet. They are already saving money for it. When I was in school, when I was in Mapuli, then I remember it was Cup that was doing the BlackBerry Cup. Cup 1, Cup 2, Cup 3, you guys don't remember that. And Gold. And now look at, we have iPhone 13. Now iPhone 14 will be released very soon. So whatsoever you are struggling to buy, the moment you start working and you get older, you start earning money. All the things that we have today are already close to you. So whether it's my iPhone 12 Pro, like the cameraman, or my Apple Watch, by the time you go into the university, you graduate, all of this, they are old school. They look like on black and white. You don't even want to use them. So the lesson here is that there is need for patience. Suru, calm down, don't rush. So They buy depreciating assets. What are depreciating assets? I know we have accountants here and all of that. They are things that when you buy them, if you buy them now and you open the line up, you can't sell them at an additional cost. So if you buy a mobile phone, the moment you open it, it becomes second hand. You can't sell it the amount you buy. It's the same with a car. It is only Nigeria that, and Nigeria is not a good example, but it's only Nigeria that you can buy a phone 2 years ago and sell it more than it costs them today. So most of us, or those of us who have cars, our cars are more expensive now than they were 3-4 years ago because of inflation. But Nigeria is not a good example. But in normal life, those things shouldn't happen. Whatsoever you buy that cannot, attract more value later in the future, they are depreciating assets. You spend to increase, like to impress others. So you enter somewhere, maybe a club, and then you say, we have 3 bottles for everybody here. But meanwhile, you have your parents at home. Your house rent is due. You are staying somewhere around Salioja in Agege. But then you live on the island, your parents still live there, your mom grinds better. And then you don't think to help them out of poverty. There are a lot of people who live that way. So there are big boys, big girls outside, but that's so they are bad examples. So, and then they are usually not prepared for the long term. The long term. So look at the way life works. You are young. Whatsoever you need, mommy and daddy, uncle's friends to provide for you. Then you start growing. And then you enter secondary school. They still provide for your needs. And then you enter into university. Oftentimes, for some of us, our parents could not sponsor us above secondary school because of economic issues. They can't afford to send you to school. So some people, they start dealing with life even before they leave secondary school. They can't pay school fees, they can't buy books and all of those things. So when you find yourself in that kind of situation, you have 2 things to do. You need to think about what you want to achieve in the future. This is you. You are in SS2 and you are in art class. What do you want to become in the future? You want to be a presenter or you want to be an OAP. So you start everything you do, you know that that's your goal, so you focus. But you know that for you to be an OAP, you need to find a way to pay your school fees, register for WAEC, write JAM, and then gain admission. So what you do is, okay, what can you do on the side after school that can bring you money? So some people will go and learn work, some people will go and work for somebody and they get paid, and then they go to school. You can see that they have challenges, but then they are planning. They have plans in place that will help them achieve that goal. And then when they get to school, they will also do some jama also. Petty jobs to make money, whether buy and sell. Everybody sells on WhatsApp now, especially young ladies. You see, I'm selling sneakers, I'm selling slippers. But I should come and patronize me now. I have nice stores. And then when you open some ladies' WhatsApp, you see about 300 posts, items. So you can do all sort of things legally to make money. So, but you see rich people, they don't plan. When they have money like this, they don't say, oh, I'm about to get married in the next 2 years. Let me save for my marriage. Let me save for a new apartment. And let me keep money aside that I will use to help my family and friends. They just make the money and spend. So in a couple of months, they are broke. They are back to square one. Which is why when you see young boys in the area, there's a time when they are very buoyant, they have money. And then you just see them, they now start making money from people. And then you're like, is that not that for you? What they planned last month. Some of them, when they eat money, they go and lodge in hotels. They stay there 30 days. And then they are spending money and they are lavish spending. They don't plan for the future. You understand? So that's not about it. But being wealthy, wealth is all about building long-term resources for future use. So you have 5 naira today and you're thinking, how can I turn this 5 naira to 150 naira? And then you start. Let me buy this, sell this, and make money. When I was in school, I did, I think 2 businesses, or 3, yes. For those of you who are doing very well, I used to buy 1K then at Cadbury Street on my way to my house now. And then when I used to go to school with about 3 coolers. So I buy 1K and then I'll buy Gogo and buy myself. And then after football, my mom had a deep freezer there, so I buy it and put it inside that big white container. About 4 of them, and then I sell 5 back home. And then I make money. And then I write notes for people. So and then I make money. I've been doing that since SS1, I think. Yeah. So, I do that, I make money. I didn't steal. None of those things I read up. You get my point. But then I just need to make money. So there's that part. I think about how you can make money to use it to make other money. So money, you don't see money as something that once it comes in, you need to spend. No. See it as a tool that once you have it, how can you double it? Is there somebody that you can say, oh, you are doing this, let me give you this amount so that you can help me flip it? And then that's how you build wealth. You buy appreciating assets, so you can buy assets like maybe a plot of land, something that can give you rental income. So, for instance, if you buy a car to drive, it is depreciating. If you buy a car and you give to someone on hire purchase, you get money back. The person pays you a specific amount, even though the car is depreciating, but you get more than the cost of the car. But so you need to think about how to multiply your money. Let that be, without doing mathematical. Now, you don't borrow to live life. You only live based on what you have. Sometimes, if you have 200 naira and you want to live, you don't say, oh, buy me rice, 100 naira, 1 egg, 1 meat. Oh, egg is even 100 naira now. 100 naira rice, 100 naira, 1 egg. And then if you are coming in, let me speak to Mama Risi to give you 1 gold. Tell her I'll pay her later. If you have 200 naira, buy 100 naira rice, 50 naira meat, and 1 coke, so that you don't borrow to live. You understand? Somebody will promise you money, oh, I have to give you Shola, I have to give you 20 naira tomorrow. And then, because somebody has promised you 20 naira tomorrow, you say, Shalila, give you 5 naira. Somebody wants to give me 20 naira tomorrow. I'll give you interest, 2 naira interest. Don't live life like that. A lot of us were not taught all of this growing up. So some of us are still struggling financially, including myself, but you have the opportunity that there is a platform like this that's going to expose you to life and how you should handle some of those things. So save and invest in the percentage of your income. So there is what they call the 50-30-20 principle of your income or of any money you have. 50% you spend it on the most important things that you need to do. We call it your needs. So you need to pay your house rent. Out of that 50%, save for your house rent. If you need to buy food and put in the house, out of that 50%, buy food. If you need to buy a recharge card, buy it. You need to keep transport fare, keep it. 50% should go into your needs. 30% should go into your wants. What are those things I desire? I want a sneakers for my house sport. I want a football, soccer boots. Then you can, save out of that 30% and use it to buy the things that you desire. And then 20% you invest or you save it. Kajiko, your one. Next slide, please. So that's the difference between being rich and wealthy. And I'm sure you now understand that it's better to be wealthy than to try to be rich. Now, my journey through life. So if you look at the screen, look at what I have there. I have 4 images. That's me when I was in 200 level at the university. And then that is me, that was 2013, I think. And then that's me 2017 to 2018 or so. And that's me 2020, and that's me 2022. Now, what has changed? Look at that car there. I bought it 2011, and I drove it for 9 years before I gave it out to someone. That's a Golf 3. While I was driving this car, I had friends who drove Benz, who drove Lexus, who drove all sorts of big cars. Some of them, their fathers or their parents could afford to get them a nice car. While some, they went into fraud and all of those things. But I got the job free, and I drove it for 9 years. And then 2019, I changed my car, I got myself a Lexus, and that's what I still drive to date. Now, if you look at the journey, you see that right there, I don't know if I was going to be able to afford a new car, but I knew what I wanted. So it's not like, this is where I want to be in the next 10 years. And I was working towards the kind of person I want to be. So, but look at it now, look at the change. And if you see, I have dreadlocks, I still have dreads for some of you. So look at it. Yeah, and I'm fully employed. And I don't do Yahoo, I don't smoke, and I don't drink. So you'll be surprised that when policemen see me, yes, let me sit on the road and I park. The moment I introduce myself, they say, oh, I'm very sorry, sir, you can go. So the point here is that there are some things that you want to do. What I have here, some people don't like it, is understandable. You understand, but it's a personal decision. And I am also a law-abiding citizen. Some people in my area, they don't even do the kind of job I do. Some of them think I'm into for the Yahoo. And then they say, I can't try it. Therefore, no one now. Some of them don't know that I'm being employed. But then, that is life. Life is a journey. I was once like you, and now I am a deputy director. I know what it means to be a director. Yeah, and I'm actually one of the youngest in the industry to occupy that position in Nigeria. So, I'm not my legacy and my own. But then, I want you to believe in yourself. Whatsoever you are saying now, the kind of house you live, the kind of area you live, whether you have parents or you don't have parents, whether they are rich or poor, there is nothing you want that you cannot achieve. But you have to want it so bad that you have to sacrifice unnecessary things so that you can focus on that thing that you want. Next slide, please. So I said, I'm neither rich nor wealthy, but I'm contented. Yeah, so look at this. The first picture, that was me 2015 when I won the Urban Future Leader Award. Oops. Okay, let's continue. That was me 2015 when I won the Urban Future Leader Awards. And then the other was me last year, December, when my campaign won Campaign of the Year at the same Advan. Now, when I won the Advan Future Leader Award, I was a final year student at UNIMAC. And then last year, my campaign, and when we say campaign, we mean advertising or advertisement that you see on TV or radio. So that particular advertisement was for MTN, we move. And they won Campaign of the Year. So what it is the best campaign of the year. So when I was winning Advan Future Leader Award, I didn't know that I would come back and win Campaign of the Year at Advan last year. But I knew that, this will not be the only award that I will get from this organization. And Advan means Advertisers Association of Nigeria. So it's a consortium of all brands, MTN, Airtel, all those companies that do stocks that we use and we buy. This is the association, so they award that. But the point is, there is a need for you to see something that you want and work towards it. The moment you believe that you can get it, you will achieve it. But look at that journey before and after. Now, the second pictures, or the third picture, was a picture of myself with the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, MTN Group. MTN is in over 21 countries in Africa and the Middle East. And I took a picture with the CMO in 2019 here when I was in South Africa. And then the other picture was a picture of me with the industry leader. Where I took a picture with the CMO, the current CMO of MTN Nigeria now. It was at a session where I went to do a presentation to them. But the essence of showing you all of this is that I used to live in Agege, Awori Street to be precise. You know Awori, you know that water disturbs them a lot. Yes, I live at number 6, Awori, and we live in a 2-room and parlor, and we are like 8. Yeah, but now I'm working on the biggest brand in Nigeria and Africa, and I lead their strategy. So whatever they want to do in the market, I take for them and I help them win. So it's not possible if I look back. I left secondary school 2005, 2006. If I look back now, you can see I don't know if it were possible then, but I knew what I wanted to be. My 10-year plan was to be one of the most sought after strategists in Nigeria and Africa. Right now, in Nigeria, you mentioned top strategists, I'll be among the top 5. And in Africa, I'll be among 1 to 10, top 10. But that was 10 years ago. And I did that in 6 years. And I even have a platform where I train other strategists. So there's a lesson for you to learn. You can learn good lessons from people, and you can learn good lessons from bad lessons from people. At the moment, I have a friend who has an apartment, who has a building in Banana Island. My secondary school mate, he has a big building in Banana Island, and he drives a Benz. And I have other friends who have their own houses too. Some of them legally, some illegally. But my point is, am I worried? No. I am contented. So the beauty of everything is that whatsoever you have, no matter how small it is, be contented. When it is time for you to have more, you will have more. So that's that about my journey through. So next, I'm going to talk to you about the things that you need to look out for to be rich and wealthy. And let me see if I can. Where's my phone? Broke phone. So I'm going to share some tips with you, and if you follow it clearly, for those of you who have smartphones, I dropped my presentation so you can collect it, so that you can view it later. So, but then I have some tips. Next 6 months. And then it's Pro Max, 12 Pro Max, and then it's 13. And then once it's going down, and then it's going down, so yesterday, I was having 6 years, 6 months later, that's the progressive. So, Well, we can't go to the store. I love people that see how the get 200,000 naira. They are driving a car of 15 million. How they get it? By the time auditors, CFCs, the ICC comes for them, you will see them in newspaper. You see their faces. Oh, wanted for scam. If you know where this person is, reach out to Nigerian police. You want to live that kind of life, the life of disgrace. So it's good to be contented. So you break the law and you get punished. For every negative thing, there is a punishment for it. So don't try and make money negatively. You waste your time, you do your work instead of focusing on education, and then EFCC arrest you. They sentence you to 5 years. That 5 years, you have spent in the tertiary institution and be serving your fatherland, depending on your course. But you have wasted that 5 years of your life. Or you do money ritual, they catch you with human parts, and then they sentence you, they whip you, they sentence you to 30 years in prison. And then you are back, maybe when you were arrested, you were 55. You are back at 55 years old. No certificate, no education, no work experience, you are back into poverty. But imagine what you would have achieved in 30 years if you didn't try to do mathematics. Do you understand? So there are 3 major sources of. Okay, you also lose your life. So you can die now. You know, there are a lot of mad people. A lot of them are mad when you're trying to do ritual. You know, so you can also lose your life. You can get punished now. Next slide, please. There you can quick video. It's emotion. No, back. Yeah, so look at for your level, 3 major sources of revenue: salary, profits, and returns. That's what you can focus on. You salary, you work for somebody, they pay you. Profit, you buy and sell, or you trade your skill set for a fee. And then you have returns. You have something that you can rent out to someone. Maybe you run a bicycle center, a gaming center. And then you rent out those items, and then they pay you. So you always get money for those items. So I know in school then we used to rent Game Boy, but Game Boy don't rent now. Then it was PS1 that we used to play. But now there's PS5. And now no parents actually beat any child today. They actually buy the game, put it at home, and then just tell you when to play it and then not to play it. During our own time, you have to go out. You know, then sometimes when I'm going to mosque, they do our branch, maybe first. Then go to the place. Sometimes I will forget and then come and carry the no. You know. But then our parents didn't know much better. What they needed to do was just to buy the game, put it at home and swear. But then because they don't do that, they now go outside. You go and play game. So these are three major sources of revenue for your level. And you can start making all of this now. After close of school, you can work for somebody. Person will pay you. You can buy and sell stuff, you know, and make profits. And then you can have something like you can rent out to people. Some people do bicycle renting, where they buy 3 to 4 bicycles on their streets, and then children on that street become and renting. Next slide, please. So I can sell people your world. Next. Yeah. So when you are educated, it's very easy for you to be wealthy. I'm not saying it is yardstick, but to make people wealthy easier. If you are educated, you know what to do, what not to do. So I'm advising you, please, further your education. Whether you want to go to Polytechnic, University, or College of Education, or even technical school, do so. When you have marketable skills, why you are going to please learn how to do something. Me, I don't know how to buy, I don't know how to do anything, but I know how to teach. That's my own marketable skills. So even if I give advertising and I'm not consulting, I'll still lecture. I'll retire as a lecturer. You understand? I already know that. So for you need to know what you are going to do. What is that marketable skill set? And I remember when I was teaching them, my 1 hour used to be 5,000 at 20 level. But now, what I do now, maybe my 1 hour is around 75,000. So, but over time, value will increase. So you need to just know what you're doing. You understand how money works. Always save before you spend. The law of 50, 30, 20, I explained it earlier. Understand the law of compound interest. The more you save money and you receive interest, the more that money grows. Invest in yourself. Please, if you want to buy anything, don't buy for somebody. Just buy for yourself. Go to school, go for courses, invest in yourself. Most of the things I want for me to do was as a result of my investment in myself. So invest in yourself, go for trainings, buy yourself that book. And sometimes when you are doing well, you want yourself, you can buy yourself sneakers. I used to buy myself sneakers anytime I make money. After I must have paid for courses and all of those things. But I just say, you've done well this course. They are big this thing, I buy myself. Recently, I bought myself a PS5. Now, you've done well, I have big PS5. So, invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself, you can get everything you want, and then you can help others. Solve human problems. Look around you. What are the problems that are there? What can you do to solve it? Don't look at your age. Don't look at your level. Don't look at your family background. Focus on where the world is going. Where is the world going? Who knows where the world is going? Coding, data science, web development, data analytics, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, creative problem solving. Those are the well-paying jobs today. You understand? Medicine still pays, accounting still pays, but now there are accounting software. You know, they can't replace the accountant, but steadily they are eating into that field. So look at what a lot of people are doing today. We have what we call Web3 now. Here we talk about the metaverse, Bitcoin, you know, NFTs, decentralized finance, all of those things. You guys need accounting, the core principles of double entry, and all of those things. Now the world has changed. You learn those things, but look out for those things that you have them as extra. A lot of people are being influencers now. They are influencers now, right? They are doing influencers marketing. Some people are doing social media management. Some people are doing content production. A lot of people are dancing in TikTok and they are making money. A lot of people are dancing and they are making money. So there are a lot of things. A lot of people are playing games now. Games that people are giving for stop doing. They play games now and they earn over $300,000 a game. A gaming competition will reward you like maybe $6 million. You win a gaming tournament. So there are different ways of making money. Focus on that one that aligns with what you like to do. Then don't rely on one source of income. Always have 2 sources or 3 sources of income. If you have any salary, make sure you are selling something on the side. Ọ̀nà kan owó ọjà ló mú tíṣà. Ọ̀nà kan owó ọjà ló mú tíṣà. Máa ṣe kí ni máa ṣe tailor after school. You see your teacher after class, after special lessons, you still get to and sit on that machine. And so for people, you need to have different sources of revenue. So that when one blocks, the other one would sustain you. Please next slide, and then so I can wrap up. Next slide. So 8 rules are allowed to 8 rules to follow to make it in life, and this is where it ends. You need to love yourself, number 1. It is when you love yourself that you pray for yourself. It is when you love yourself that you want good things for yourself. It is when you love yourself that you want good things for others. People who don't love themselves don't love other people. You find it difficult to love. So love yourself. If you love yourself, you speak positively to yourself. Whenever you love yourself, you love others. When you love others, you solve problems that impact the world. So when you love people, you come up with solutions to their problems. Second one, understand money. I've spoken about that. Have a short-term and long-term plan. As a secondary school student, have a plan. Long-term, where do you want to be in 10 years? Then go back, where do you want to be in 5 years? Then go back, where do you want to be in 2 years? Then now, start from now. How do you get to where you want to be in 2 years? List those things that you need to do, list them out, and start doing them over. When you get to that point in 2 years, now think, you want to go to that place you want to be in 5 years? Or do you want to be where you want to be in 10 years? If you don't want to go there, you change it, and then you plan accordingly. That's how you do long-term plan and short-term plan. Stay curious. You need to ask questions. When you don't understand something, ask questions. Make sure you carry out research. Take calculated risks. I'm not saying you should not take risks. Don't take risks unnecessarily. When you want to take risks, take calculated risks. Understand how things, the business you do, where you read the environment, understand how it works. How can you pass a particular subject? How can you pass a particular course? Some teachers, they like students to cram. While some teachers, they like you to explain it the way you understand it. So when you understand the way things work, when you're answering a question for a teacher that likes students to cram, you cram and do like cram, like all. When you are writing an exam for somebody that is free, open-minded, and wants you to express yourself, you express yourself. And then be an active citizen. They didn't tell us this while we were in school there. But please, no matter how educated you are, you might still not make it in life because of the kind of leaders that we are. So from secondary school, make sure when you are register to get a voter's card and always vote during election. Do not sell your votes. Vote during election because you can be very educated and you have somebody that is useless as your leader. So let me give you a simple example. When I left secondary school, when I left university, the dollar was 200 to a naira. And now it is only 600. So it means that I am 50% poorer than I was as a student. I'm working now, I'm earning. So now if you earn 1 million naira, what's that 1 million can buy today is 500,000 naira. So no matter how much you earn, the money comes down. And all of that is not about how educated you are. It's about the people that are representing you. When you have somebody who doesn't know economy, sitting over public council, and making economic decisions. And you have somebody that only has secondary school certificate holder as your president. No matter how hard you try, it will be very difficult to make it. Now, let me now open your eyes. In Nigeria, there are over 210 million, and only 20 million Nigerians have bank accounts. Out of those 30 million, are you with me? Only 1% have 500,000 naira in their account. So it means that everybody in Nigeria is poor. And the people that don't have bank accounts are relying on people that have bank accounts. So that's why you, as the first child, you have to take care of your younger ones and even your parents because of the type of leader. So collect your PVC. Once you are 18 years, register, collect your PVC, join a political party and participate. That is how you get good people into office. Not all those who are living like for everyone now. So focus on the future. Where is the world going? Programming, I've listed up of this, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, data science, behavioral science, creativity, problem solving. Creativity will always be needed till we die. People will need creative ways of solving problems. People will need problem solving strategists, people like me, to help them solve their problems. So you need to go for courses that when you come out, you get a job, not courses that are dying. Use your creativity. How can you use what currently exists to solve problems around you? Focus on that. Collaborate with people. Learn to ask for help. If you don't know anything, ask your friend. Even though that your friend, you think that your friend is proud, ask, please help me, teach me this. If you want to beg for something, please beg, ask for help. If you don't open your mouth, you will lose opportunity, a lot of opportunity. I had a boy who used to live with me. He was in school then when the university school fees was increased. And then he dropped out. And I was mad. Why would you drop out of school? Can't you beg to pay your school fees? But he was very proud. He dropped out 2019 or 18. Now he has not gotten any admission to date. He's currently 30 years old. But imagine if he had asked, he had gone to church or mosque on campus to say, I want to pay my school fees, please help me. Learn to ask for help. You are not too big. Even the richest man in the world, ask for help. So who are you? Ask anybody for help. Your teachers, your uncles, your friends, even your enemies, people that don't like you. Don't assume that if I can't beat this person now, they will say they don't have anything to do. And learn to work with others to achieve your goals. If you want to do anything and you know you can't do it alone, please call somebody to assist you. You know, so that you can share it with you. And finally, keep good friends. There is a very popular saying that the type of friends you keep will determine how high you go. So if you are in the midst of 5 billionaires, all your friends, you have 5 friends that are billionaires, you will be the next billionaire. But if you are always with people that are poor, they are not rich, they don't help, they will not help you. So keep good friends, people that obey laws, people that support you, people that, you know, they do the right thing at the right time. And people that are going where you are heading. You know, and when you keep good friends, some of them can be older than you, some of them can be younger than you are. It doesn't matter, just be friends with them and they will help you. Friends will introduce you to people, they will give you new job opportunities. They might even introduce you to somebody that will help you with your admission. You don't know. But if you don't go, you are not friends with someone who wants to go to the university, you think you will go. You will not go, and the person will tell you, school will. Those are graduates, and see actually is a graduate, doesn't have a job. That person will discourage you. But when you work with good people, they will encourage you, and then you can make it in life. Thank you very much.
Yes, while he's still there with us, there's something I do. We call it locomotive kind of applaud. You will clap with the way I eat my fingers on my palm. When I do one, grab one, see the finger right. Let's do. If you know that doing something here, have your seat. Thank you very much. Yes, I want to do two things at once. But before then, when we're having the guest speaker, we had one of our incoming leaders, our future leaders, join us. He is the district governor nominee designate. That means in 3 years from now, he will be our district governor. Let's make welcome Rotarian Teddy at Denver. To us, is there with us now, with Dr. Shobowale. Now, I will invite the district governor, presented by our own chief of staff, PhD Antonia Omotayo Taiwo, to present the plan to the guest speaker, but I would like her to give us the DG's address so that our guest speaker can listen to our DG before we now hand over the slack to him. So let me not do this.
Good morning. I recognize my PGND for the ability. Our guest speaker is participating. I recognize they are around incoming Abdullah. I recognize interactors. I believe we are all interactors. All of us. We are not interactors among us. Okay, incoming ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you are recognized. Where's the current one? No, okay. Good morning, all. I hope you have been well impacted this morning. Yes. I'm still going to speak about what Mr. Kitchen told us. But I'm here representing the district governor, who incidentally is in the Madam presently. Our youth are our next generation. Our Rotary, in its own wisdom, recognizes the fact that youth is very important because we need to build a new set of leaders. And our fifth avenue of service is youth service. And it is the youth service committee of this district that has organized this summit to impact you, to motivate you, and to encourage you to live a better life by building your leadership skills, and of course, by planning your life to be better, to lead this country someday in the future, some days in the future. Interactors are welcome into this program. I believe you have been well impacted. The faculty has said, has touched on practically everything anyone will touch upon. And I just want to add one or two things, which he had said, but I'm going to emphasize on it. Speak out. It's good for you to speak, to express your views, to share your ideas, and then, where possible, defend your opinions, so that people will know, your parents, us, everyone around you, will know where you are coming from, will know where you want to go, and they will be able to motivate you into action by providing the available resources for you to move on and impact positively your lives. He has told you his life's history, the journey of his life. He never set out to be a rich man. He set out to be a wealthy man. Do we agree to that? He was focused. He laid out his plans by preparing himself for his future. He created certain things for himself to make money while he was in school. I'm sure we all have smartphones here. Do you have smartphones or any kind of phone? What do you do with your phones? What do you do with your phones? Do you know that on your phone you have so many resources that you can tap into to start building that future? I'm not aware maybe Mr. Cooper was able to use the phone at that time. But if he was able to use it, he has used it effectively and he has achieved his goal, though it's still growing. I want to implore you. When you open your smartphones, don't look at those things that are negative. Check those areas, those apps that can make you better your life. It's very important. Do you know you can start writing, making books at this young age? Do you know that? There are so many things you can do. I would like to talk too long and I would like to bore you. Years back, more than 25 years ago, when I was so much younger, there is a woman that does my nails for me in this market here. And anytime I go there, there's always a black crowd of women that want to do their nails. So I always call her beforehand. There's a phone booth. She knows when I will call, or she will call me, then I'll tell her when I'm coming. But one day I got there and I saw a very young boy prepping nails. I asked her, who is this? He said, it's my son. I want to tell you, 3 years after I met this woman, it was the son that was doing my nails for me. I refused the woman doing my nails because the son knew how to do the nails. This young man went into the university and he was making his money, making nails for women. Later, he started making hair. Later, he built he started a big fashion house. And he started a relationship with women to do things that women love. This young man is in the United States today and is making a lot of money, doing what he does best. He never set out to be rich. He prepared himself to be wealthy and to be very well known. My dear young ones, it's important for you to start preparing yourself. He talked on something, collaborate. Yes, collaborate, but collaborate with the good people, with the good ones. Speak to your parents. Share ideas with your parents. When you think they don't have ideas, no, I shouldn't will say, oh, life, yeah, okay, fine. You don't have ideas. Share your ideas with good people, not with people that will give you, that will impact negatively on you. I'm sure we all have different kinds of friends. Relate with your good friends. Tap into their resources. Help them. Give to them. Because by giving, the little you have, you are getting something back in return. Please, I want us to give, Mr. Stand up, please, and give Mr. Cooper another round of applause. Impacted a lot. Sit down. Sit down. My student, please. Come out of this. PRR. Income. Saeed Rashid. Yes, on behalf of Rotary 5910, Nigeria, the district government, the youth government, governor, the University, and the district schools committee chair, PhD Rashid Said, really deserves an contract, and I'm sure you're listening. And I'm going to give this appreciation award to Sheriff Landia in recognition, sir, of your presence and invaluable support as the guest speaker at the Road Trip 2022 Summit. Thank you. Thank you for changing lives this afternoon.
Thank you, DG, for that wonderful speech and presentation. Yes, as we're having that, another notable Rotarian, a friend of youth, the man we have all decided that he is our ordained for today due to his contributions towards youth development. He joined us when we are having that business harvest. Please, let's make welcome to our midst, our home, our D for today. He is the incoming president of Amuwo and the class captain of all incoming presidents for the next year, all imaginative president. Please let's make welcome Rotarian Goni Zachary. Welcome. Yes. I intentionally not ask us if you have questions for the guest speaker, because we are going into the panelist session now, and we all are going to have time for the votes, because the main topic is going to be centered on his address this afternoon. So let me invite the moderator for the panel discussion, our own electable and ever resourceful Rotarian Oluwa Eniton Sophie, the Club of New Lagos, Ikeja. Please encourage that, please. And to yes, and I'll invite the DRR, Dr. Ayodeji Ezekiel Shorowale, as a panelist. And we have the DRR elect, Dr. Abdullahi Afolabi, and also the incoming district representative, Dr. Otegbayo Enyoluwa Abraham. So then we'll do the discussion, then later we have the time to add to what they are discussing. I'm ready to go.
Thank you so much, Mama. Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to my I'm happy to moderate this. With me, I have my own DRR, which for DG, the incoming DRR, our incoming DRR. So our topic is very easy. I know we all listen to what our guest speaker said, and so for me, I was I was mesmerized, let me use that word, because the opportunity most of you have today, this is something many of us wish we had years ago. Luckily, I joined Rotaract in 2008, and I went to RILA. So my journey also, Rotaract has been a very big part of this. So I did not have so much to do. But I'm not saying to us that it's very important that we take note of everything being done, and beyond just listening. I was at the back, and I saw many of us were yawning, tired, and all that. So the truth is, the road to success is very, very steep and narrow. It starts off, that's the truth. The moderator was saying so much. He said the Unilag, and all that. It sounds very interesting now, but trust me, it's not as interesting as it starts. And this is why you are here. Many of your mates will wish they were here. So I'll talk to my panelists. We have like 40 minutes for this. I'll pass the mic so that you can just introduce yourself. We know you. I have 5 questions for you each.
That's the one, too. That's the one. Okay. Let them speak. Like this.
I agree. The district judge of the it's a pleasure to be on this wonderful afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abdullah Adiwale of Malawi, the Economic GRR, Rotra Signal, and I'm a member of the Chapel of the Park.
So, sorry.
Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings, everybody.
Thank you so much, my able panel. And like I said, my name is Enyo, and I'd like to apologize for technical issues. So, the question for today, or the series of questions, I have 5 questions for you each, and then I will give us 2 minutes to talk about it. So, I would like to start with, you listened to everything he said, and I'm starting with you because you are going to be, you're taking over next year, and there's so much we have to do as young people. Before now, we would have thought maybe it was just the younger adults. Now it's obvious that about 2 months ago, 4 boys were arrested in the state, saying they wanted to do money ritual. So the question is, as a young person, what do you think parents can do, or how do you think we can help the young people in order not to get distracted?
I think our parents should pay more attention towards children or youth beyond their phones, like domestic protection, so we get caught on the wrong sense and do things that don't things for them. So we do what we don't get to get into all this ritual killings or those things like that.
Thank you so much for that. Now I'll pass the mic to Amela. Like permits me just to take away the title. For you, I'm going to say, I see you do a lot, and I see you do a lot of things with young people. And luckily, we are in the same field. And when I talk about the field, I'm talking about the development space, that has to do with sustainable development goals and all that. In the Rotary setting, what do you think we can do? Because there's so much. Rotary is like Rotary in action. We are like the linking point between the interactors and Nigerians. What do you think we can do as role models to these young people in order just to distract them from this get rich syndrome.
All right, thank you very much. Basically, what we do as young persons to probably get our minds together is through engagement. When we engage ourselves just on things that are of more importance, the aspects that just like those things kind of solids, making it more encompassing in the sense that we take it down to where they are, because there are some constraints that comes to getting access to this platform. Just like it is now, if we as contractors can basically taking our time to go into schools, engage them on things that are more enticing in this aspect, they'll get engaged in the aspect of what's draining from things that would take their minds to things negative or the social rights that we all know about, because it's inevitable basically, because through engagement, constant engagement and constant mentoring on this aspect to take their minds off from every aspect of getting rich syndrome that will make them do those negative things.
Thank you so much. So now I move to the DRR. Because you are disturbing DRR, and then I would also like to correct the notion. Rotary Rotaract is not just about youth in schools. I know that one of the projects we did this year was vocational training. Because the truth is, if we are protected or we are educated and we think that we are safe, I'm not sure that if you not watch out for those young people who are not in school, we can talk about safety anywhere. So what do you think we can do? Or how do you think we can encourage these young people who do not have access to this education, but they are part of the society? Because I believe so much in dignity of labor. If we are all in school or we all want the white collar job. The representative of the teacher was talking about somebody making their nails. And because there's dignity in labor, really it's not everybody trying to go for white collar jobs, or there are other things people can do. How can we motivate them in order to take charge of their life? Thank you.
Thank you very much. First of all, let me ask everyone to say, access to school, we have different forms of education. One formal, one. So, access to school is not any form of environment education. And thank God, one of the Rotary's academic concerns is professional development. And like as we were regularly referring to the project we had, sometimes in February, it was actually the agency that handles this agency for mass education. That's the reason I was responsible for alternative to formal education. And one thing I would advise is the fact that as a member of the Rotary family, we just continue doing what we love to do most, which is doing projects that impact people. Like the former panelists have said, engagement is very, very important. Maybe I should add this. For us to have a very robust discussion. It's not only get rich syndrome is not only limited to children of the poor. It's obviously that goes to the children of the rich as well. Because while the children of the poor are busy doing money lectures, the children of the poor or the rich are also busy committing frauds, internet frauds, and it's just a perspective. So, one of the best ways to make sure we are on the right path is, as a member of the Rotary family, we continue to engage and to do more of what they're getting a qualitative project that will get the people out when they get busy with white people, right things. I'm sure the desire to do all this, the desire for this syndrome will be limited, and it's a matter of time where the society will move away from this getting rich syndrome. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for those points. And then I really like the idea that we are not just talking about the poor people or the regular people. On the news yesterday, we heard about the EFCC picking up somebody who went to pick videos of Naira, and you're wondering, are these people not contented? But of course, it starts from this level. It starts from when you are the past captain, you are investing so much. One question I also like to ask my DRR is this. We said so much, and like Abdullahi talked about, like beyond talking, engagement. Is there much we can do for younger people? I'm a lawyer in training, and then one of the things that breaks my heart is each time I have to go to court or I go to a prison, I've had some cases that are taking me to Kirikiri, even Ikoyi prison, and sometimes I weep. So the question is it that the young people, you guys do not go for exposure or you do not know what happens in those places? And how do you think we can do this to ameliorate them?
We should be thinking about what's the big codes? What they do for the better? What's the big codes? Eventual business. I don't think we are taking to business to see what they face on the big codes. So those are also the big codes produce.
Thank you so much. So as there, are we also counting on you to kind of expose, maybe carry out some projects at the relevant schools and the juvenile centers so that our interactors can be exposed to things that happen there? I think we'll be looking forward to that. And I want to apply now. Do you think there's enough punishment for these people when they are caught? Because I really want us to look at it from the angle of punishment and all that. Is it that we do not have enough punishment, and what do you think can be done to maybe put?
Okay, basically, for every offense, I feel like with the system we have already, the punishments are not so enough. Because in aspects where persons from probably the middle class or the high class in society does something wrong, and the best thing is to get the lawyer to like help plead innocent when you actually know that what you are doing is actually very wrong. And bending rules in some aspects is what makes it go so wrong. Like if you have done something wrong, you should get the very first consequence, which is to get punished. But the fact that you are not pleading innocent on some aspects, which makes it look like our judicial system is not so strict. That is why people feel like, oh, okay, eventually I can do it. It's not just to pay for a fine, and I am capable of paying that fine, and you just feel like, oh, it is something normal that you can just get to do things that are wrong, and you can just buy your way out of it without being punished. So one of those things that what gives people like, oh, okay, fine. It is doable then, let me just do it. And again, to contrast on what he said, which is the fact that when they don't see those that have done it before being punished and how their life comes out to be like, so they don't feel remorse or they don't feel any form of pain or probably any form of later reaction to reflect on that, okay, can actually be this is what my life will turn out to be. So many of those things are what makes people still indulge in this kind of act, which is not so good for us.
Thank you so much. So to the so there's a question I want to say. Sitting here, I think most of us are speaking from a place of privilege. That's the truth, because I do a lot of community outreach. It's a place of privilege because when the guest speaker was speaking, was talking about following certain rules. We know some people that have followed all these rules, and things did not turn out well for them. As a leader who has been through this and we are probably interacting with a lot of people, what do you think, or what are your advice, and how do you think we can help people?
Thank you very much. I am quite agree that there is no manual for life. You see there are people that follow some set of rules to the matter. I think they will find themselves in stress areas. However, one thing we must now realize is that we all rich. What one thing we should try and live in modest life. Modest life in the sense that one thing must be a workshop. Whatever you do that won't give you rest of life, you do it. Whatever you want to, whatever company you want to keep, and you not want your parents to be seen with you, please don't do it. And another thing is societal value. How much of value the society plays on people that have chosen the source of God. But nowadays we don't do that. And the same of people do give a local community, Twitter, and then a small one where even at the fingertip you see everything that's happening. But and these young ones as well, they are on the same platform. And we are looking at to some persons as to some of these people as mentor. Now, someone is making another person a mentor who he or she has never come across, not trace the soul of God. But he feels this person said that at age 22, he was already in the out of my mind. Yeah. He started thinking about other things. He started thinking about shortcuts. So as a society, we need to do more. We need to recognize hard work, yes, and smart work. When we start doing that, I'm sure even if you are the biggest in our world, you not be that proud enough to showcase yourself as a millionaire or as a very wealthy person, as a very rich woman, as a very rich person. So, as there's it's a general consensus effort from the society, not just one person. It's we, like as an organization, we know one of our goals is to develop leadership and professional skills. And if we focus on that, and while we work more on bringing people on board, definitely, no matter their mindset, once they join and see people of like minds, definitely their mental mindset changes, and gradually, and they too will have a family, and from there we make a multiplying effect on how best society should treat hard work and instead of glorifying fraud and other things. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tiara, for that. I mean, that was very, very exclusive. And I think that one of the things that has been taking us as a country is that we do not ask questions. I believe so much in miracles, not magic. There is no process. Somebody just wake up one day and they become a big boy. Nobody's asking questions. We celebrate things without knowing what the business was. Even in the corporate space. A couple of years ago, about 2019 or so, I know somebody like Victor Reader who won Forbes 4 under 40, and now he's touring in the US, hosting in jail. Let's assume that he was not like a Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy was everywhere online. What about that particular person? I mean, he was always everywhere on TikTok, aspire to aspire. And sometimes you ask yourself, am I not doing something right? Thank you so much for that. And I'll move to my DRM now. So the question of income DRM, but the question I want to ask you is, you talked about parents moderating the content that their children have access to. As a young person, is it really possible? Because the truth is, I always tell parents, I have younger ones and I also mentor younger people. There are a lot of opportunities online. If parents are trying to teach their children, because a lot of parents say, if my child is not 19, I cannot get for Facebook. If my child is not this, I cannot do that. But there are a lot of celebrity kids online who are making money from their content online. How do you think parents can strike a balance between this for their children? Because we cannot deny the fact that we need to be online.
First of all, it's a matter of discipline to a child. The parents is going to do his own part, but the child wants to be less to do his own part. In the sense that there has to be discipline that how they go, how they vision, how they want to be. So we won't get astray by what's online. So that's to really learn that yes, this is what I want, what's the stance, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. That's to work on it. That's the discipline. But there's what we used to slack nowadays. You just go on phone, going away, they will not be able to move the internet. It's not right.
Thank you so much. So I would say that from the incoming DIR, is saying that our life is in our hands. And that reminds me of one of the things of Rotary that says that your future is in your hands. Whatever you do, you're not doing it because of mommy and daddy. You are doing it for yourself. Because if they have to celebrate, you're going to be the one to be celebrated. I mean, he's sitting here as a DIR, incoming DIR rather. His parents are not here. Is the one who is getting it. Is the one who's making his school proud. Of course, if you also get yourself into trouble, I'm sure many of us do not even know that. They say until you are 18 before you can be criminally liable, but we have correctional centers for young people. How many of you have been to the Remand Home in Oregon before? Do we even know there's a place like that? Do we know? Yes. Okay, so many of us have been there before. I think we need to do more about this kind of exposure. And I'm saying this from experience. I know that a lot of young people, you just think that this is a joke. or going to prison is just something that is just there. You might need to expose more young people to see these places so that you can now make a choice. You just staying at home and drinking your garri while you walk towards eating your chicken, or staying there and be taking government dates. I think we'll have to work on something like that. So for my incoming era, the question I want to ask you, as somebody who's an educationist, we've heard so much about the phrase school and scam. What do you think we can do to change that? Because the guest speaker also spoke a lot about that. And then I know that in our world today, without education, we're going to do so many things. When we're talking about education, it really does not have to be only certificate. What do you think we can do to change this mindset? Because I know so many people, you ask them here now, they're just thinking of how to go into data analysis, how to just make money. That's just what people are thinking of. But how do you think we can leverage on school? Yes.
Well, the phrase school and scam, well, I don't know where that came from actually, but personally to my own self, I don't see that as scam because education is just a very important thing that you need to just have access to. It is one of the most important things you need to have because there are some places you go to that without the education you would have. You might have this the required knowledge, probably skill, but if you don't have that certification, you won't just like the guest speaker said that there are jobs, but there are no people that are qualified for those jobs. So it comes from you having access to that education so that you can get qualified for that job. So it is important that you get that school, go to school. It might not be getting into the highest level, probably PhD or let's say doctorate, but at least the very important aspect of you getting a secondary school certificate is very, very important. And you on your personal self, not looking at what you want to become in future, not tailoring it to the access that you have. Now, okay, if it's for you to at least get a little job after secondary school to make some little money for you to pay to the university, if it is just an ND, from there, when you now start getting money from your basic salary with that ND certificate, you can now further. But you now limit yourself to the fact that, okay, because I don't have money, that means I should not go to school. No. Education is very important. From your secondary school level, your secondary school certificate can still earn you some money that can be used to further education. So looking at the fact that our society is now like, oh, okay, some person that doesn't have access to education or doesn't have that funds to go to school, and won't say school is now, or probably they have access to go to school, and the jobs that are available, they are not interested in it. That's why they are saying school is a scam. You need to make some sacrifice to get yourself ready for some jobs so that you can make money from it. It is when you're now looking at another aspect of, oh, okay, because okay, I have an SSC, or probably I have probably a university degree. And now limiting yourself to the fact that you don't want to work as an office clerk, you don't want to work as an assistant. All of these things don't come so easy. It's from this striving attitude that, okay, let me start from somewhere. That is where you can now aim at getting to where you want to get to. So it's not like the fact that you want to get to that top first before climbing another. So it's not possible. You need to take a progression through it. So education is important for you to get to where you want to get to. Without that education, I don't think it is possible for you to get there. So education is very, very important.
Thank you so much for that. I raised that with you because I know that as somebody who is into education, you should have some words for us. And then, like, one of the things our guest speaker said, I'll use this another quote. What he was talking about is do not allow your background, put your back on the ground. Did you get that? Do not allow your background, put your back on the ground. Many of us are coming from places where there are challenges. Nothing good comes easy in life. But you have to determine that this is what you want to do and put through the entire process. I think that way the journey will be easier because nothing is actually easy. The guys that are scamming, the guys that are trying to get rich quick, the Yahoo boys and those who are individual, do you think they find it very easy to? Just that you have to choose your heart. Your heart is either going to be the positive or the negative. More importantly, you have to do things that your parents will be proud of and you will also be proud of yourself. So I'll go back to the TRR now. Another question I want to ask is, looking at our realities today, we just spoke about education and a lot of things are not predictable in Nigeria. You can just sit and say that yes, one of the things speaker said was having like a long-term and short-term plan. But it's obvious that in Nigeria, you cannot even do a 10-year plan for yourself. To say that, okay, so in 4 years, I'll go to school, 1 year NYC, I'll do this. As we speak now, ASU is on strike. ASU has joined them. As young people, how can we match our realities to all these motivations that we are getting?
Thank God now the education is nice. However, the best thing I said, do not limit yourself to process of income. Likewise, do not limit yourself to education, acquire skill. With your skill, even if as you want to switch or if as you decide not to come back, or you get something meaningful doing with your life, then as you come back, or you ask you to send back to you. So what I want to say is try and get the skill. You are not too young to get the skill, neither too old to acquire skill. One thing is, as long as you are not proud, the guest speaker also said, you should not be proud to beg. You should not be proud to beg. Once you don't have those two elements, wait for that certification, you still find yourself at the top. Like the representative of the district said the other time, a boy started from making nails, not from school. He started from making nails. And from there, he got admission. From there, set up himself in the business. From there, he got more money to travel out and he's doing well. That is number one. Number two is get at every level or at every, like they said, that we don't have, not everybody is come with silver spoon. Now, it might be at the, might come from the background that you have to fend for yourself. But one thing is, make sure you earn something that is not for you to feed you. Some got energy, they are working with it, and they're still going, they still want to room for more because they feel that's not the apex for them. They still want to do more. So imagine the reality is one, we have to acquire the skill. That is talking from the Nigerian context. I also have my certification. You know what? I got received about 2-3 calls this morning. But what happened? Somebody called, I needed my skill. I needed to attend the person. Whatever I have from them is an addition to whatever I already have. So, a long and short of it is we should develop ourselves, personal development. As young people, we know coding is trending now. All these programming is trending. It has even been easy now. With your phone, no matter the configuration, whether high configuration or iPhone or Techno, well, as long as you can access internet, use to dedicate your time to learn those things. During COVID, I learned CS50. It was a free course from Harvard. So let's learn to use our time judiciously and as well by acquiring skill. With that, Nigeria cannot stop us, not even our government, not even our government. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, the panel, for being this cooperative. I will be taking the last set of questions now because I'm getting signal our time is up. And the last set of questions I want to ask, I just want your opinion each. What do you think? Our parents are doing so much. Rotary International is doing so much. I was at an event yesterday, and one of the feedback MTN gave, but I also work with people with disabilities. And one of the feedback MTN gave to their corporate manager, one of the feedback they gave was that those people who have physical challenges or wheelchair, each time they give them wheelchair, but they end up seeing most of these things in the market. So I'm relating this now to Rotary now. The Rotary community is trying for young people. They do so much, but there's a difference between what we need and what they think we need, and also what we want. So my final response from each one of us is this. I want to know, in your own opinion, what do you think that the youth community can do to better the work for the young people? So let me start from you, because you are the incoming HR representative. How do you think the youth committee chair can, or the youth committee itself can support your game to make this?
I think that the youth committee can support those relating to us, to make us go to others maybe more support less privileged, but the next space. Because they don't have much, and less privileged, but privileged they also have it. So we should use to give back to people and have something because to give back. I should to try to better the awareness to help people. At large. That's why we should try to do to better the awareness of the world. Thank you.
Personally, to what I've experienced in the past and what we hope for in the future, I feel like for youths of my age and those that are still trying to get a good meaning for themselves, we need this aspect of keener mentorship between the older generations and the younger ones through professional skills, because we've understood that some persons are new in the industry, just like I am now, an education person, and I'm aspiring to at least probably get to the apex of it. And probably there's someone that I've been looking up to also go in line with that aspect. If this person can be open enough to embrace us, put us through some of the ethics of those things. So those keener mentorship would bring us more closer and also put us through at those levels of understanding that we can't get outside of the space, or probably from where we might not really get those things from. So within Rotary, we can get the matching of mentorship from the older generation and the younger ones.
All right, thank you for this very significant question. The youth committee and by extension, organization Rotary can really grow a lot by realizing the fact that youth constitute the majority of our population, and the strength of every nation lies on youth force. And in that regard, I would only want to encourage organization of youth committee to focus on activities that centered around the youth. Rotary is meant for doing this, not for doing good. So whatever we do does in any aspect, we know it's for the good of the young, so it's for the good of the community. So by in that regard, Rotary should youth committee should be able to do more of activities that center around youth awareness, sensitization, and not only limited to seminar like this, I want an annual seminar like this, but probably a monthly sensitization from one school or from one place to another. And at least for every project, you at least have at least one beneficiary. Imagine we do that over the time, you know we have a better use in our country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So on this note, I'd like to say very big thank you to the panelists. And then to everybody listening, I'll just give us a little recap. The incoming district interaction talked about empathy. We want the older people to have empathy for the young ones and also realize that these are the ones young and guide them, support them, protect. The incoming general talked about mentorship and giving back to the young people, a platform where they can grow. While the current general spoke about focusing on the young people, because really there is no us without us. And then generally, I'll just do a recap by saying that one of the things we have been able to learn to distract us from this get rich syndrome we're talking about is we have to learn to collaborate and not compete. Together we can achieve so much. We have to also learn to bring value as young people. It's not just collecting. There's something little you can do. You need mentorship, bring value, be open to learning, because the person that you want to mentor, you probably doesn't even have the time. But when you show that sense of responsibility and your ability to learn, of course, they'll be encouraged to help you. Then we can also talk about stay curious, learn, be teachable. You really have to be teachable. Be focused. Everybody makes mistakes on our life journey. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. And that's why you are still young. Now that you are young, the younger you are, the more mistakes you can make. Because out of those mistakes, you're going to learn better ways to do things. And of course, you have to keep good friends. Because show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. On that note, we'd like to now go to the panel session.
Thank you. We have about 20 minutes more before we leave here, but I'd like to give 2 minutes each to 3 members of the audience for just a review on what we discussed here today. And I see your hands up, just 3 of you. 2 minutes each. Okay, we have a teacher, They have a director. Okay. Back up. Sorry to do that. I don't want to time. Okay. Your name and your student.
My name is Adema from Karawa High School. We talked about punishment for social vices like ritual killing and lies. When it comes to vices, the punishment, I don't think capital punishment should be involved. No, I don't think capital punishment should be involved because when you kill someone, let's say the person is convicted of rape, I feel like there's the least the person. So once you kill the person, do you think that has made a change? So instead, take the person to rehabilitation centers, teach the person the gospel of God. So when the person thinks about that, the person will know that what they did is wrong and the person will change. But what if they have killed the person? Who will go back and preach the person? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ojoma Robert from King's College, Lagos. Before this issue of school and scam was mentioned, or education and scam, I've already written it among the questions I was going to ask. I still want to repeat it again. I teach in a boys' school, and you hear them saying education and scam. And when you listen to what this boy says, sometimes you don't blame them. Why? They see our musicians. They play music and you just release one music before 2 months, you're making money. For instance, let's use these musicians Samsung. It's not, no, I'm saying about talking. No money portable, no money, but you see our boys. You will even see them say, man, see portable, now they did go to school. And I tell them, portable did not go, and it's showing in the way it behaves. So I want us to still talk about this idea of school and scam. Let's change their mindset that education is no scam. Education is good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sonawi. I'm from Okota Senior Grammar School. A school counselor, and as a counselor, not by mistake, anyway. I'm a member of the Counseling Association of Nigeria, Assistant Secretary, Association of Professional Counselors in State. I will take up the moderator. The moderator, please, he said, as regards school and scam, the finalists, they made us understand that there are things that we need to do. But please, as a lawyer, what do you think that the government needs? As somebody has just spoken about, promoting those people that hit money by mistake, like that, which I don't want to talk about. Now, when people work very hard, we have first-class students that work very hard to make first-class universities. How does Nigeria government celebrate them? Now, what are we talking about? Those who are sentenced as staff. And as lawyers, we go to court to defend those who that embezzle our money. Just of 2 days ago, the accountant general, I think, for the 80-something billion naira. And before you know it now, you turn into embezzlement. Fella said, call them a thief, so that when they get to school, their children will be able to tell that your father is a thief. You say embezzlement, you say corruption, they are not allowing it. Please, you are lawyers, and the more you do, I think the more we promote or we bring down this country down. And lastly, with respect to our youth here, I think something is missing. In our days, let me use myself as an example. I always want to be a lawyer. Why? I'm from Ondo State. I hear the name, Gani. So one of my uncle will say, my name is Abigeli. So they call me Gani. So he said Gani. Who is that Gani? I started reading until I get to know that, okay, he's a lawyer with international recognition and not ordinary lawyer, human rights activist. I said, okay, let me also be a lawyer. But I found myself in the college of education. Later, because of what one of the first speakers said, I sponsored myself right from secondary school. So I got myself in college of education. I said, okay, I can still continue that way. Fortunately for me, I met with Committee for Defense of Human Rights, CHR. Then I joined the association. So you understand. From there, I started working for humanity. As a teacher, I joined the Lagos State in 2007, and I still kept that aspect as a voluntary organization, and I'm still doing well. Now, later I discovered that, okay, I need to do more. How can I do more? Let me go to counseling. That was why I had my third degree in counseling and second degree in counseling psychology. Now, I'm still trying to see that what I told people is that you need mentors. Now, what are we telling our children? We are telling them that as somebody has just make money, then try to look up to them. No, thank God for today's guest speaker. He has made them to know where he started from, where he is, and where he's going to. So I'm just trying to let the student know that you can be whatever you want to be in life. Do you understand? All you need is a mentor. Who is that person you are looking up to get you to work you are looking up to that in your life that, okay, I want to be like this person. You might not really be in the same profession, but you may attain the height of that person. And lastly, we say capital punishment. I also go back to the lawyer also. Capital punishment, either the Quran or the Bible, we have rules and regulations for every offense. In Nigeria, we have criminal codes. Somebody has just robbed, and you know that this person has done the act, killed, and even raped. They are capital punishment. Why don't you give them capital punishment? They are capital offenses. Why don't you give them capital punishment so that be a deterrent to others? But at the end of the day, you say, don't do this, don't do that. That is why we cannot compare ourselves with other countries. You know that when you have done it, you know the judgment before you are being judged. You understand? So I think our lawyers need to do more so that we bring back this country right. Thank you very much.
I think it's getting more interesting, but we need to move there. So I appreciate that a lot. That calls for more debates. You have to open it up. Now, Doctor, just 2 minutes.
I'll start with saying the word soft skills, because we all know that we're in the digital world today, and we live in the era of agriculture, and then we are in the information world, also digital world. Discussants our panelists have said so much to us, and what I'll just say in a nutshell is that every one of us need to get soft skills. Today you go into web design, digital marketing, a lot of it is out there. You are young. I know most of you here, you have Android phone. Even if you don't have Android, we have access to it. So don't just keep pressing WhatsApp, Instagram. You go to Redicate, you go to all these blogs, you just hear something, listen to something, listen to music. That is not all you need to do. And the statement education is a scam. It's not even good for learned person like us to talk about, because we are interactors, we are Rotarians, we are serving to bring changes to the world. So to wrap it up, please let's have a good soft skills and be a better ambassador of the people.
First of all, appreciate the of this summit, because when I was in secondary school, I had an opportunity like this to enjoy such privilege. As we got to the summit, as regards to the discussants, they were able to dissect a lot in the sense that they spoke about what's happening in our society. Society doesn't even appreciate the process. Just like our mom said, Zazu, that just after the results, the youth, whoever has the money, that's what the youth are after currently now. We're not after how the person got to the stage. For instance, now our
Accountant General. That's currently a 80 billion. How did he get to that stage? We are not actually trying to know how such thing is being done, but just after the result. So also, I would like to also encourage us to have mentors. There's a disconnect between the Interact, and Rotary. If we can do more on the connect between the interactors and Rotaractors, try and find them good mentors, good resource persons that you would know that would be able to develop you positively, not negatively, because there are persons that will definitely develop us, but not the way we are supposed to actually develop the right way. So if the society can appreciate the process and how things are being done the right way, we'll be able to get better results. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, we've had a lot. And I think at this point, we need to join the curtain gradually. But before then, the panelists and the moderators need to be appreciated. So let me invite the chairman, PhD Rashid Said, and appreciate the panelists and moderator.
Thank you, everyone. That I want to call on my district government leaders to please help us to present this awards to our panel. Thank you.
Let me start with the organizers, the interactors, right? My fellow Rotarians, teachers, guests of group. On behalf of the organizers, more especially the district of North, presenting this appreciation award to you. Certificate of participation to you, number any so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The RI officer.
You see, it's not just an honorary fellow. It's a representative of Rotary International here for the Rotaractor. So I see him as RI officer. So it's my boss and his and of course, we are now incoming. Abdullah, and of course, the incoming leader of the younger generation, our own is becoming district secretary of Jebayo in Yolua, Abraham. Our fellow, those of us who are interactors in this, I want to encourage you to do as much as they are done to be very good. We all have potential, and do not let anybody narrow your potential. You may not be a DRR, but it will be something else that will be better in life. I was never a DRR, I was never something else, but by the grace of God, I'll probably be a district governor. So don't allow anybody to limit your dreams. So congratulations. Yes, now let's have the Monica family second join for a group photograph. Yes, after this, we are going to introduce to us our Howard for today, and that will be the last activity before the vote of thanks. The man had to leave his office to attend to us here, and I know what is missing on that table while he's here. So please, Roger and Fatima, the chairman of the committee, can you read to us the profile of our day?
The Change-Maker District Governor, the District Governor will be designated to manage, the chairman, PhD Saeed Rashid, interactors, students, because I know all of you are good interactors, our lovely teachers and fellow Rotarians. May I please invite this side of the all Rotarian, Oni Zakari. Please applaud them. The man standing before you all is Rotarian Oni Zakari, who believes in the word of Milton Bell, that if opportunity doesn't work, build a door. He is a philanthropist, humanitarian, seasoned maritime administrator, and award-winning strategist. He was born on July 11, 1978, into the family of Mr. and Mrs. Boni Abdul, the head of the Ikuri Bondo State. Mr. Zakari Boni gained admission to Amira Muskin University, Cambridge, United Kingdom, where he bagged bachelor's degree in computer science. Afterwards, he enrolled for his master's degree at the prestigious University of London, where he studied politics and international relations. With Antoni Zakari joined the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA, in the year 2003 August, as an electronic data processing officer, and due to his dedication to always deliver after having put his battle within the organization, he was promoted and now serves as the senior electronic data processing officer. Can you please applaud him? But Antoni was raised to be a voice to the voiceless. He is also interested in innovations that advance society through the empowerment of people. This scholar came to join Hospital of Amugo out of his own volition and have had the opportunity to serve in many capacities meritoriously since he joined the Rotary Club. He is currently the president-elect of the prestigious Hospital of Amugo, the Great, Rotary District Council, Nigeria. He has received numerous awards both locally and internationally. And the recent month was an honor bestowed on him in Rotary clubs in Germany, France, Dubai, Ethiopia, and Kenya, among others include Steve Youth Peace Initiative as the Kuya Open Warrior of Peace. That's what it means. The National Youth Council of Nigeria as Fellow of Nigeria Youth, National Association of University Students, now as an icon of exemplary leadership. Ajabula Business School as Philanthropic Man of the Year. People should applaud him. Mr. Holy is the president of the Nigeria Police Force and was inducted by PCLC Zone 2 Command Lagos of the state. Other honors include 15 years Meritorious Long Service Award by the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA. Employee of the Year Award in 2010 by the Royal Mail Cambridge, United Kingdom. Award from the Mayor Entry. This award was presented to him for his undisputed service to humanity. He has received so many awards from Rotary and Rotary Club nationwide. Antoni is a multiple Polaris Fellow, a direct radio contributor, and Vital Watch sponsor. Goni has donated immensely to the advancement of this country. John C. Maxwell said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. But Antoni is a great thinker who thinks and cares about others. He loves playing and watching football, and he is a talent fan of Chelsea Football Club. I love all the work because not the wrong fan. Please, all blue. Come in. His hobbies are meeting people, putting smiles on people's faces, swimming and breathing. He is happily married with lovely children. Can you please applaud?
Thank you. My Rotarian here, it has carried me. The reason why we are giving him this award, I will say, throughout this 2 3 years, all the youth programs that we have done this 2 3 years, he has been the chief financial supporter. Service this year. On that note, I also want to invite my district government university to please come and join us here so that our DG representation also will be the one that will do the presentation, but also help us join her to do the presentation. Now,
Thank you very much. Said Rashid, FCA. Yes, I think to quickly recognize the man behind the post. The essence of the district of York, SSA. PhD, Ama, Ugola. Yes. The Commission Award presented to Rotarian Board Sakari. In acknowledgement of your invaluable contribution to the emancipation and economic development of even today, the 20th of May 2022, Rotarian Board deserve this award and more. That is one addition to it. Chelsea,
I know Gordon would like to respond.
The DRR, the district governor nominee designate, my fellow Rotarians, contractors, interactors, friends and families of Polaris. I am indeed delighted, excited, and humbled to receive such an award. Deep from my heart, I know, as they say, a golden fish has no place to hide. I want to just share a very short story just to motivate you. You don't give up in life, you don't. Try to be active. God will take you to places where you don't even imagine. In my secondary school, I represented Federal Government College in 1999 for the annual youth dramatic presentation. My state, Benin, came second. I was the team of that year. On coming back, I wrote YA and I failed. I got only one pass, all the rounds were failed. My father said, no, I will not go to school. My punishment is that I will continue from his own cow business. Yes, my mother stood up. My mother said no. My mother went to my father's family. She made them understand the essence of education. Unfortunately, my mother did not even go to school. But my father went to school, but he had only secondary school. So he sees as if school is just like wasting of time. At the end, I was given another opportunity. As I'm standing here, I'm ready to inform you that when I wrote the exam, I got 7 A's. When I got 7 A's, my father sold his car to send me to London. And and the Ruskin University, I graduated with a first class. Scholarship by the Nigerian government to go to the University of London, where I emerged as the overall best student. As I am coming back, job is already waiting for me in Nigeria. I got job with Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency in Master. This is my 19 years of service with them. I joined 2010. I was doing a lot of good things. On my daily, I do go to orphanage homes and I go to charity places. Then my father one day called me and said, why not you should join an organization that assists the less privileged in society? I took to my laptop and I googled best NGO in the world. I just wrote it. I'm working with Rotary International directly. I came to Rotary League. When they see my dress, they now said, there's a Rotary Club called Amo, you should go and join them. I went to Amo, I joined them. I was actually introduced by the past president to fellowship with them. As I am speaking with you today, I am not up to 5 years in Rotary. But come July 1st, I will be the 36th president of Amo. One thing is the secret of all these things. When you're doing things, do it with passion. You will be discovered. I did not work my way up simply because I am lazy. No. The reason why I have excelled is because everything I do, I put my best. Everything you do, you put your best. Now, the final thing I want to tell you is this. Come July 1st, I will be the class captain of my year. Over 132 presidents, I will decide by them. This is incredible. So please, I am saying this to advise you, to mentor you. I am on Facebook. I am not on Twitter or Instagram. I think that one is wasting of time. No, I don't have time for that. Yes, I am only on Facebook because of grace investment to me. I am a mentor to so many people. If you want me to be one of yours, go to Facebook and add me. But there are some questions I will ask you. You have to be ready to answer me. You have to convince me that you be a good person. Person with integrity, moral. Above all, you have to be dedicated to your religion. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, we've had from our meeting. Yes, I know. I don't want to ask you that. Yes. There's nothing we begin that doesn't have an end. So let me invite our Dr. again for the closing remarks. I wish you.
We are something nice. We are the chairman of the Youth Service Committee and the district, Rotarian PhD Said Rashid FCA. I wonder why I never put FCA inside. And fellow Rotarians, Party, BC, let me see, Muftal, Choduke, all the Rotarians in the house. Yes, good afternoon. I want to thank everyone of you for your presence. I want to thank you for mentoring these young ones. And I want to thank the young ones, our interactors, for coming to this program. I believe that you have been well imparted. I want to thank our teachers are in the room. Please let us recognize our teachers. Let the teachers sit down. Let our interactors stand up and recognize and appreciate these wonderful women and men by impacting our lives. Before we go place yourself and not knowing. Thank you very much. Thank you, our teachers. May God bless all of you. And may God enrich your wisdom. Because you need a lot of wisdom to teach this young world. Thank you all for coming to this program. I believe that we all been impacted, our teachers, our interactors, we Rotarians. We learn every day. We don't go with all of it. And what you have taken from here today, please work on it to achieve more in life. And hopefully in another 10 years, some of you will be on this side to talk to some other people, to some other young ones. God bless everybody. Thank you.
I appreciate you for coming. Right now, let me invite the vice chairman for this committee for the vote of thanks. That was the DG's closing remarks. So come and vote and thank us.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the district governor, Veteran Remi Bello, and the chairman of the Youth Service Committee, would like to say a big thank you to all the schools here represented from the various districts. We'd like to say we appreciate you for being here today. Some people came as early as 9 a.m. That was on the program. And we have to take some time to start, but we don't take that for granted. Our teachers, we appreciate you so much. And we are grateful that you taking time out of your busy schedule to be here. I'd like to appreciate all the Rotaractors here present. Rotaractors, can I see you? Thank you so much for being here. And our interactors, thank you for being here. To the panelists, I'm sure we all had a good time here. So I'd like to say thank you for being here. Thank you for making time. And thank you for all your contributions. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Past President Bisi Taiwo. Yes. Sure you have been impacted? Yes or yes? Yes. Yes or yes? Yes. Yes. At this point, let us all rise as we take the national anthem to reflect to us from the system. Please, don't leave without a certificate of participation, please. Please, just 2 minutes. Certificate is ready for you all. Please, can I have your seat, please?